Hi everyone, welcome back to Beam Clue Revit tutorial. So it has been a while. I haven't posted anything because I'm preparing the basic courses for the MEP services for Revit. Okay, so it's very soon. You can download it on our Beam Clue Teachable website. Okay, so first of all, today I'm going to introduce you to family modeling skill because through the feedback from my YouTube channel, there's lots of views and comments on the HVAC modeling skill, especially for these split units. Okay, the video was posted is about the modeling of the aircon split unit for a simple house. Okay, so how about a modern office building about a medium size? Okay, not too much floors. Okay, maybe about few floors, and I'm not going to use a split unit compared to current available technology, which is the VRV units. Okay, it's more energy efficient, so easy to control and save a lot of space for you to mount the aircon outdoor units. Because sometimes mounting of aircon outdoor units on the facade is quite troublesome, right? And not easy to be maintained. Okay, so let me show you one example here. This is an example of the aircon outdoor units, which is you have a lot of tenants, and if you want to go to maintain maybe the company A, the unit A compressor, you can't even know which one is it. Okay, then it's very dangerous and it's an eyesore for your architect. Okay, it's most likely he not allow you to use this kind of aircon units. Okay, so compared to the VRV units, so everything centralized, you can put the outdoor units on your roof. Okay, so it's very tidy. So this is a VRV unit. So what is the comparison between the VRV and normal split unit systems? Of course, the split unit is 1-to-1. Okay, one indoor, one outdoor, and the VRV be able to serve a multiple indoor units to one outdoor unit. The outdoor units you can put anywhere upstairs. Okay, so it is space saving, centralized control, and simultaneous heating cooling for all your tenants over here. Okay, so it is suitable for one big company under one roof. Okay, so next, let's start. Today we're going to model the outdoor unit for this VRV. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to base on the Daikin model. Okay, this is a 3D preview of the Daikin VRV outdoor unit. Okay, and then you will be able to download the spec sheet over here and the catalogs of your VRV units. Okay, so it will have a general briefing on what is a VRV system. Okay, how we're going to use it, how it going to help you in energy saving. One outdoor can up to how many indoor units, all specific over here. Okay, so we will base on this to model. Okay, we will try to model this RXU Q6BYM. This the smallest size will do. Okay, so we will model into our office area over here, which is one outdoor units serve for a few rooms over here. Okay, so what kind of project file I'm using? I turn to 3D view to let you have a look. So this is the project file I'm using. If you are familiar, this is the Snowden Tower project example that's available after you install the Revit. Okay, so I'm going to use Revit 2027, the latest version, because it will have AI features, and then we're going to test it along the way, and we're going to have an accelerated graphic small icon over here. If you want your graphic to be nice, you can click here. Okay, then on and off just beside you. Okay, so it's and a few upgraded features from Autodesk Revit. Okay, so first of all, start with a new family. Okay, as usual. Okay, so you might be asking one question. Okay, I turn to here. I'll be able to download the family from this website. Oh, it's great. Okay, because some suppliers or manufacturer allow you to download the RFA file. So this is the RFA file, the Revit family. So you can straight away use this to implement into your project. Okay, so if some other suppliers don't allow you to download anything, then you have to model it on your own. So it's very important for you to learn the Revit modeling skill, so you can deal with any project, any suppliers as you like. Okay, so first thing, get the dimension of this outdoor unit. Okay, and then if you learn the Revit modeling skill, you can also be able to incorporate all the parameters over here. Along the way, I will tell you how. So what is the benefits of this model compared to what you can model. Okay, so first of all, go back to here, RxU Q6BYM. Okay, so the dimension is general dimension. Yeah, so you must know. Okay, 1660 times 930 times 765. Okay, we're going to draw a guideline first. Normally I use a model line, so you can delete it later. Okay, just draw a square, anything will do. Then refer back to here, 930 times 765. Then you just key in over here, 765, 930. So this is serve as your guideline. Move it back to the center. Make sure it's center, yeah. Move to the center. So if you want to be a thin line, then you can just click it over here, thin line. Okay. Okay, or TL, thin line. Okay. Just create a extrusion. Extrusion, make a general extrusion first, which has the height of 1660 mm. Okay, so this is your general shape of your VRV. Okay, so next thing is, of course, you're going to have a few framing over here, right? If you turn the 3D view, so you have netting, just cooling fins, and frame. Okay, so next I'm going to model that. Okay, so front view, we pull this up. Okay, this will be the upper part of your VRV. Okay, then next do the framing, extrusion. Okay, I'm going to do this from the front. Okay, create extrusion from the front. Okay, just draw a square will do. Just align it to the side. Then just okay, select line, modify extrusion. Just offset it like 50 mm will do. 50 mm, 50 mm, 50 mm. This is acting like your framing, yeah. The framing. Then of course you need to offset it upper a little bit, because you can see the steel framing at the bottom there. You need some footing for it. Okay, so we like 75 mm. Okay, then we offset it 50 mm up here. Okay, delete this. This is your framing. Okay, the first framing. Then the from the left side, you're going to adjust it to here. Will do, yeah. Thickness, not very much. Okay, like this. Next one, you're going to copy this to behind. Copy. Again, copy, then remove the constraint, yeah. Then move this to here, okay. Then create another framing from here. Then offset it to 50 mm. Finish. Then from the front, drag this to here. Let the depth like a 2 mm will do. -2. Okay. Then copy this. Remove the constraint. Back to here. So this is the framing. Okay. So of course, this side you don't need. Okay. From the front side, you don't need this. This will be the full one. So delete this for the moment. I just want it to be 3 sides. So because the other side will be this panel and this panel, yeah, connection parts and electrical and piping connection parts. Okay, electrical piping. So, okay, so from here, of course, you can create your panel now. From the front, you can create your panel like extrusion. This is your panel. Like this. Then if you want some pattern, you can create some pattern over here. Just later, okay, we would increase the thickness of this panel and create some pattern over here. Okay, just like here, the thickness a little bit thick to behind, a little bit thick because you want to do a pattern over here. From the front, okay, you can create this one here, this, okay. Just create using void extension. You can cut a void, not cut through, yeah. So cut a void over here. Okay, to here. Then you use this fillet arc to smoothen the corners. Okay. Then of course this one you can mirror it to the other side. Like this. Then you can mirror again. Like this. Okay. So you have a pattern like this. So you move this closer. So it will appear like this. Okay. Of course it is smaller. Then you pull it up smaller. Pull up like this. Finish. Okay. Some line is cannot intersect each other. Okay, we continue. What is intersecting each other? Okay, one extra line you can see. Finish. Then from the left side, okay, adjust this void cutting into here. Okay, so you can, from the 3D view, it looks like this now. Okay, the pattern is coming out. Shade it. Okay. So if you don't want to see the frame like this here, this meant to be deleted, yeah, or meant to be copied to the other side. So we, from the left view, we mirror it to the other side. 3D view. This one need to be deleted. Okay. So it's like this. So next one is the panel below here. Panel below here, we required 2 opening for the piping in electrical. Okay, then from the front view, you can copy this panel, go down to here. Then use the same way. Now you can edit extrusion to create 2 opening over here for electrical and piping. Delete this. Then this one is for the electrical. Smoothen the corners. Okay. Just key in 30 will do. Select this 30 to adjust the radius of the curve manually. Okay, finish it. Then become 2 opening here. Next thing is here, model the inner part of this. Okay, just 2 circle and 1 general shape like this. Okay, and this is not slanting. So from the front view, okay, edit this. Simply mirror this to the other side. We'll do. Then adjust longer to here. Okay, finish. Then model another panel behind. Okay, you can use this outline. Same to here. Use this outline. Okay, then adjust the thickness. Just appear to be behind this panel, yeah, slightly behind, like this. Okay, then from the front view again, do some groove line for this. The groove line is something like this: 1 opening, 1 round, 2 round. Okay, so we just create a groove line for it. Never mind. 1 round. Offset it about 2 mm. Create another one, some sort like this. Okay, 10 mm. Offset 2 mm. Close the line. 2 round. Offset about 2 mm. Move it down. Okay, copy another one. Move it down. Scale it up. Select this. Scale it up about numerical, about 1.1%. Okay, slightly bigger, right? So finish. So become like this. Okay, very quick, yeah? So this will be your electrical connection point. This will be your piping connection point. So you must create some extrusion for your piping connection points, yeah? So you create 2 simple extrusion. Although it's not in, you cannot see in your model, but you need to create these 2. 1 for your piping connectors to be mounted. Let's move it slightly inner side. Then from the front, so we copy this to the other side. So this is for your copper pipes. Okay, then this is for electrical. Then the next one, back to here. Okay, the top part is ventilation, where the air is going out. Yeah, So it's not supposed to be enclosed like this. So of course, then if you know that, then you need to move this up and copy another one to move it down. Remove the constraint. Okay, it become like this. Then make it empty box. So from here you can edit the extrusion. So make it offset like 50 mm. Make sure it's copy. Yeah? So move that inside here. Okay. So finish. So the outcome is like this. So of course now you can draw back your box. Yeah. The box, you can draw back your box from the front. Create extrusion. From the left view, modify the extrusion. Okay. Then mirror it to the other side. Then from here, create extrusion. From the front, modify it. Then mirror it to the other side. Okay, then the outcome will become like this. Okay. If you don't want to see the lines, you can actually join the geometries. Yeah, select join. You can actually join this to here, join this to here, join, right? Join. Okay, so you can't see the lines. Okay. Then next one is your fin. Okay. From the reference level is quite low, so you can actually VR to increase your cut plane. So the one who not understand about the view plane, you can actually understand it from here. The sample view range it show you what is your view depth, what is your cut plane, what is your view range. Okay, so just expand this, then you will understand. Okay, apply. Okay, now you can see the top part. So create something like okay, go back to here, see the 3D. What we have. Oh, it take time to load. Okay, some netting. Okay, I'm not encouraged to create the full netting, because if you create full netting and it will burden your model, yeah, until at the end, because graphic is too heavy. At the end of the day, you cannot even open and load your model. So I'm just create some simple netting. It looks like netting will do, yeah. So move it down a little bit. Okay, this is the extrusion. Make simple extrusion. Just attach to here. Okay, then from the front view, then you move it like 50 mm. Then you just array it. Array. Okay, 50 mm. How many you want to create? About 20 numbers. Okay. Okay, then 20 numbers too much. Then you 16. Key in 16. Okay, just enough. Okay, the next one will be ungroup it. Then you can copy this to here. Then you rotate this. Put it back to here for the horizontal part. Okay, delete this one. Okay, now we do it again, yeah? Look carefully. Array. Then from here, 50 mm. Then how many you want to create? Like 10 numbers. Oh, not enough. Then 30 numbers. Okay, 13 numbers looks okay, then finish. This is the netting. Okay, then the fin is under here, so you just model something inside to looks like fin. Yeah, from the front view, just model a layer of things, then you make it looks like fin. So you people won't bother to check what is inside because too complicated to be modeled out. Okay, similarly, you can see from here we have netting, then of course here one side, three sides. Yeah, have netting, then we will have the fins. So first thing, we go and model the fin first. So create extrusion. So just model the fin layers from here up to here. Then an arc over here. Then you just offset it about 10 mm. From here, mirror this to the other side. Close this up. This will be the blue fins. Okay. Then from the front view, then you just move up your fins to cover everything up to here. This is your cooling fins. Then you just protect it with netting. Okay. So assign the material later, yeah? Or we're going to finish this first. Select everything, all instant, then ungroup it. This is also same. Select all instant, ungroup it. Okay. From the top view reference level, then you create similar netting. Looks like this. Just move it to 50 mm. Finish. Okay, from the front view, left view. So okay, this is the netting. Okay, just move it like this. Then move a little bit more. Okay, then just 100 mm is for the array. Yeah? Array 100 mm. Okay, how many numbers you want? 10 numbers. Too much. Reduce 3. So it's 7. Okay, done. Select everything and group. So looks like this. So next one, from the front view. This will be your netting, right? So create extrusion. Again, similar. Create this extrusion, move it down. Just repetitive work. Modeling is a repetitive work because the AI still cannot help us to model a complex model. So okay, so I think very soon we will have AI to help the modelers to model everything just by using photo, because it is already available for some 3D assets for the gaming. Yeah, so I think it's not going to be waiting long for the AI to help you to model for Revit. I believe so. If you have some comment, you can put it under the comment. 7, maybe 14. Okay, too much. Then reduce 3 is 11. Okay. Okay, select everything. Visible in view, then ungroup it. Then cross from the front view, just mirror it to the other side. Okay, the 3D views looks like this. And from here, Mirror this to the other side. Okay, everything is done. So this is your VRV outdoor unit. Okay, of course here we have netting. Just repeat the same steps you want. Okay, so the framing below here, which is the footing, simply just models fields L angle here. Okay, I can teach you to model. Okay, finish it. It's just extrusion. Okay, 50 mm will do. Okay, then you just come up here. Then you offset it to 2 mm. Framing. So mirror this to the side. So from the left view, just make it extrusion complete to become like this. Okay, just leave it like this first. It's okay. So next one will be the from the top part. You can model the footing from here. Yeah, the L angle over here. Of course, 50 mm. 50 mm. Then offset it about 2 mm. Then close this extrusion. Mirror this to the other side. Mirror this to the other side. Finish. Then from the left view, drag this down to here. Okay. So this will be the framing. Okay. If you want to modify it to fine tune it, it's also okay. Up to you. Okay. So this will be the VRV. Next one, of course, a piping connection. Yeah, piping connection. You have to be careful. Okay. Next, come to here. Okay, we will have this one. Piping connectors. 9.5 for the liquid. 19.1 bracing. Okay. So we have two. So create pipe connector. Okay. One here. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. So create another one at this surface. Okay. So one is 9.5, right? One is forget. Come to here. 19.1. 19.1. Okay. So make these two system temporarily we let it to be global. Yeah. Okay. So then the electrical connector, create electrical connector, put it over here, the surface here. Okay. Characteristic of the electrical connector is very important. This is 3-phase, 4 wires. The voltage is according to your country. Okay. Then generally the power consumption will be 2.98 kilowatt. Okay. Okay, this is system type is power. Power, yeah. Balance power. So this is 3-phase 415 for my own country. Okay, so this is 2.98 kilowatts, yeah. 2.98 kilowatts. 980 kVA, apparent power is kVA. So if you have power factor, take into account the power factor, then it will be a lower, maybe 2.8, something like this. Okay, just key in, will do. Okay, that's the thing. That's about modeling of the outdoor units. Of course, you want to tell that this is Daikin, and the URL. Of course, you link a URL to it. Okay, for this, copy this, put the URL here, so next time you can access through here very fast. Okay, good. Then description is RX what? VRV 6 series is RXUQ6 BYM. RXUQ6 BYM. So very important. This BIM modeling. So this is building information modeling. It's not just 3D model. Okay. So every information, if you can, just put inside for future maintenance purpose. Okay. Apply. Then okay. Then you put inside. Okay. Tell Revit that you are modeling a mechanical equipment. Okay. Then just load it to your project. Save it to here, VRV. Of course, you want to assign the material later. So I'm not going to teach you now because I don't want to drag the section too long. So I just put it the VRV over here. Now you can see the connectors available, right? Then the next section, we're going to model the indoor units and place into here and connect the piping. Okay, so what's the difference of piping connection? So there's a difference of piping connection compared to normal split units versus the VRV units. Okay, the way of piping connection is different. Okay, we'll have control wiring some more. Okay, so I guess that's all for this session. Thanks for joining. This is your outcome of your outdoor units. Okay.